G'day everyone and welcome to my channel. Last week I mixed up some tabletop epoxy to put the final flood coat onto a few projects, and once I'd mixed it, discovered I'd actually mixed up Let's Resin Fast Cure. You have to work fairly fast with this resin, so when I realised my mistake, the closest thing to me was a large circular tray mould, and I quickly coloured the resin with various things on my table and poured it into there. When I demolded it, I realised there was a spot that I wasn't too keen on, and this is how I fixed it. This is fully cured. It feels quite rough at the edges. I did clean it up a little bit late last night. That's probably why. I particularly like this mould because it's got a bit of a lip here, so regardless of how it looks on the other side, I can always put something inside as well once it's turned over, of course. I forgot to show you how big this was. It's quite a good size round. And that is 29, roughly 29 centimeters there. Anyway, we'll get this out and have a look. Hopefully it will come out okay. Yeah, I've got to clean up a bit on the edges, which is fine, I don't mind. Take this thing out. Whew, making the hairs on my arms stand up static. Because this was a fast cure and I was just trying to use it up and not waste it, it hasn't been able to go all the way back into the middle like a lot of resins do. So we shall see how it looks on the other side, eh? Ready? Whoa! Wow. It's very solar, isn't it? How interesting. The gold has come out rather yellow. Not too bad though. Anyway, we'll see what we can make with this. Oh, look at the sides. How cool. I'll get the sides all trimmed up and then have a look and see if I want to do something else to the inside, but it's actually quite pretty. I wish it was even all the way around. That would have made me even more happy, but That's not too bad, considering it was a quick, hasty pour to stop wasting the resin. Cute. Love the effect. It's almost like an eyeball too. Wow. Okay, doke. There you go. I've settled on this heat transfer t-shirt image of a mermaid. I think it'll look alright, like she's looking at the sun behind her. So that should allow me to position it pretty well over that area I don't like. Maybe that way a little bit. Okay, let's give that a go, hey? Just a voiceover for this section, guys. I've got my respirator mask on with my organic vapor filters and my air purifier. I've turned it up to turbo, which is quite loud. I've also got my doors open. I have no idea if heating up the resin, even though it's been cured for well over a month, will give off any volatile organic compound gases, but just in case, I'm keeping myself safe, so make sure you keep yourself safe too. With the iron, it's a small travel iron. I've got it set on the lowest setting. It's definitely not hot enough to melt the resin as I'm ironing, and I just try and keep over the parchment paper that the image is printed on and apply firm, even pressure all over. Every now and again, I'll put the iron down and pick up a section and just check it. And if by chance the transfer hasn't stuck down onto the resin area, I put it back down again and iron it again. If you give this a go, do what I'm doing and just peel up a little bit. Don't pull it all off at once. And here you can see, I can see that there's a couple of little stones that haven't transferred that I've pointed to. So I'll put the transfer back down and just iron a little bit more. There was also a little bit near her hair that needed a bit extra, so I did that as well. I'll peel it up again and have another look, and I keep going until I can peel the transfer off all the way. The resin is a little bit warm after you do these heat transfers. It's not hot enough to burn you, but I just leave it until it completely cures. And as a precaution, because I don't know if these will come off or scratch easy or anything, I do give it time to cool down completely, and then I'll mix up some tabletop epoxy and cover the whole transfer with that. Here are some images of the completed tray. It looks absolutely gorgeous in real life and stunning with a light source behind it. There is always lessons to be learned, and for me that is don't give up. If something doesn't work, try something else with it, especially with resin. It's very forgiving. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.